Hello everybody, Shadow SP here, and we are back playing more Granblue Fantasy. You may be able to tell by the music, but we're still on Kluger Island. Yeah. Today we're going to be going after another M2 raid. We're going to be trying to tackle Shiva. So I'm taking a Kluger Island over here. Let's give this a go. Alright, we're going to be going with a Leviathan. Our team comp is going to look something like this. We're going to be running Paladin with the Rose Crystal Sword as our main hand. With Miserable Mist, Dispel, and Sacred Protection for the damage resistance. Lily should be good enough to deal with any of our debuffs that we get hit with. And between main character and Love Live, I think we should have enough deep dispels. If in case we don't, I did bring Lonesome Dragoness, which is a pretty... which I think this is the first time we've actually brought it. But it is a summon that dispels one buff from both the enemy and your side. Other than that, our grid is, and this is the first time we've seen it, but this is the standard crit grid for our water using Ancient Oberons. This is the purpose for which I farmed one extra Ancient Oberon, by the way, because you can't reach a good crit rate without 5 if you don't have a higher uncapped summon. Now, I will say, if we're using a 140, the 140 is not a 100% crit rate. It's a 99.28% crit rate. I think we'll live with that. Anyway, let's give this a go. Let's try to take down Shiva. Alright, first of all, let's go ahead and do that. Grab our buff. Alright, that handles everything. That's not a time-limited buff, or time-limited debuff. We're gonna go ahead and summon Leviathan here. It's actually pretty nice to be able to get the friend Leviathan on turn 1 because as we are crit grid, since we're using double booster summons, we don't have elemental attack. That said, 2 of our 3 water characters give elemental attack on charge attack, so we should be good. Go ahead and get Lily's first skill rolling so we can get the auto heals in. Alright, well, sometimes that happens. Alright, we're gonna get a 95% trigger soon. Okay. Doing just fine here. Should theoretically hit the 95% here. Let's go ahead and use our Phalanx. Nope, we did not. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this out there. Okay, we're looking fine. Go ahead and use this for attack up. Yeah, unlike the problem we had with Earth, we're going to be doing a lot more double attacking on this side because we have the Ancient Oberons, which have double attack as one of their skills. Okay, let's go ahead and summon C2. And do a full chain. This is gonna take a while, by the way. We are water. We are slow. Yeah, if we were to have access to, because I haven't done any farming, but if we were to have access to, say, the Europa Harp, we could get some extra damage out here with that. But we don't have that. We only have the standard stuff. By the way, I'm going to go ahead and use Lily's first skill on cooldown so we can keep the auto heals rolling. Basically, we're going to seed the actual defensive skills to our main character, whereas we're going to use Lily's first skill more as an auto heal skill. That is hit. I think that has hit Lily every single time it's used it. Gotten pretty lucky hitting that charm. Alright, so we've officially entered Shiva's second damage zone. He's a little bit of a weird boss. He has his attack increases the lower his HP gets, but it's only in like 3 stages, and the first stage is only the first 10% of his bar. Let's just summon Nobio. Use our attack up, defense up. We should be fine to just eat it. It's just like, we're not taking really any damage with this. Like between the auto heals and the refreshes and everything like that, we're not really taking any damage. Alright. One more attack. Whatever. Probably best if we have Loen's shark attack on the skip. That animation is a little bit too long. Hold on. Let's get Mist back in there. And so Shiva has 50 million more HP than Europa does. So he's got 430 million. And we deal less damage, so yeah, this is gonna take a little while. But ultimately, shouldn't be that hard. Just kind of going through the motions right now. I mean, really, I think the whole fight is pretty easy until we get to the 40% mark. Okay, it's all good. These things happen. It's nice to get the attack up. Yeah, I mean, the problem with water definitely is that every character we have that's viable in water is defensive. So even if we wanted to go faster, we really can't. Just for safety. Alright, we are finally going to hit into overdrive here. Man, we are 26 turns in and we've only dealt 20%. Well, no one said we had to go fast. We just have to win. Yeah, the biggest issue with the crit grid for Leviathan is that the Ancient Oberon doesn't offer a ton of damage. It does offer a lot of survivability, which is pretty nice, but yeah, the damage is low. I may as well use the damage mitigation. Yep, and there goes the debuffs. Like, we're not taking damage. That's the thing. Like, we're not in any danger right now. 75% trigger is approaching. Should be just fine to just take it. Should have used Lily's first skill here. Yeah, okay. Guess we're gonna just kind of do some mashing to mash through this. Sure. I mean, if we run into the trigger here, that's fine. We've still got Lily's cut up. And if we don't, that's also fine. We'll just use MC's cut. Oh look, it's a buff that gives Shiva extra attack and lower defense. As much as lower defense sounds great, I really don't want to take damage. I mean, I hate taking damage. It's not what I'm here for. Yep, okay. Well, we're getting somewhere. It's just taking a long time. Again, I'm really not concerned about the damage. Okay. Defense buff on. Debuffs. Go ahead and smack in. Okay, Lily buff. Go. Yep, that doesn't do anything. Good counters though. Summon C2 so we can get an extra charge attack off this turn. No point in waiting. Yeah, while it is true we would have a little bit more damage with the standard dagger grid, I think this is still going to end up being better because it's a lot safer in the later phases. Like I said, Shiva does a lot more damage in low HP. Like it's to the extent where it's basically double what he deals at the beginning of the fight. You always gotta be careful about, you know, his damage amp buffs. He has a couple of them. We've already seen the one a couple times. Go ahead and summon Nobio so we can get the chain off here. We're gonna use these charge bar summons pretty aggressively, I think. Another thing about it, I can just... I think we got charge attacks on somebody, so let's go ahead and just turn them all off so we have the fastest we can do our throughput of actions. Probably summon the friend Leviathan whenever possible because it deals an extra skill nuke afterwards. Probably speed things up at least a little bit. Yeah, delaying isn't really a good idea. Yeah, we do lose a turn on Luane, but I don't really care. It's not worth not having all of our buffs for everybody else. Yep, that is static damage, but it's not even remotely good. You know what? I think that we do actually do this, even though it seems super awkward. Because it'll keep our damage rolling as much as possible. I mean, Lily's charge attack really is our biggest source of damage, I think. Yeah, I mean, if things are as they are now, I probably should run Relic Buster for the extra damage. We'll see how it goes when we get to the last stage, but my thought right now is that Relic Buster would have been better. We can delay a turn, I guess. May as well get this full chain burst. Yep. You can see the water attack up fell off, but that's okay. We can get back here. Alright, missed the debuff. It's not a big deal though. We've got plenty of defense downs on the target. Like Lily's stackable goes up to 40%. I think the charge attack from the Rose Crystal Sword is 20% water defense down. Don't quote me on that one, but that is what I believe. That would be nice to have a character that is not human that could go in the 4th slot that would make that could do a lot better performance. I have someone in mind, but we can't get them yet. Alright. Skills fall off. Go ahead and charge attack. Push our debuff. Yeah, that really didn't do anything. Alright. Keeping up with the progress. Okay, do one of these moves. Hold on, 50% trigger. We should be fine. Same 20 hit attack that we've been expecting. Let's go ahead and use this for damage. Alright, as we approach 40%, we gotta get prepared for the fact that it's gonna reset debuffs, so we're gonna want to start holding debuffs. Obviously, since we take so long to deal damage, we're not quite there yet. Something like that. Oh, we're just gonna go ahead and use ignition to charge attack here. Okay, we're making progress. Let's keep going. Probably should have used Lily's first skill a couple turns ago. Okay, let's go ahead and do that now. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and not reapply debuffs. Try to push through these last 4% without doing so. So we can have our debuffs available immediately on the phase transition. Immunity is kind of nice. Get a free hit of that there. We're getting a lot of use out of the break that we got. Kind of getting all the cooldowns back from it. I'm also holding onto these buffs because I want to make sure that we are going into the next phase as well off as possible. So yeah, we're kind of just mashing through some turns here so we can deal damage. But that is ultimately a-okay. Okay. So, because we have a little pause here, where our debuffs fell off. So Shiva has extra attack with this field effect, and we are going to heal less. So that is one reason that we should be paying attention at this phase in the game. The other one is, yeah, we don't want this debuff, or this buff on here. Path of Destruction gives him like a massive attack multiplier. We don't want that because it'll kill us.
それでは参りましょう。禁断の扉が俺たちキャタリライト。
Okay, let's get our debuffs on as much as possible. Okay. Something like this. We don't want to take damage if we can avoid it. Like we're gonna start using our defensive tools a little bit better. Let's go ahead and summon a carbuncle. Okay, we should be able to just mash into this one. Let's go ahead and summon C2. Let's get our charge bar moving. Alright. So, unfortunately, we can't remove the armor, but we can remove the defensive buff there. Yes, the boss just made itself more tanky. Okay, we're looking fine. Then charge attack in. The only trigger left is at 5%, which shouldn't be that hard to deal with. It'll take a while to get there, though. Alright. So go ahead and use nothing. We'll just mash in. Okay, we are still in normal, so it shouldn't do a Shiva should not do a special that actually hurts us here. It's just gonna do this again, get those buffs again. And we're gonna remove the buff again. Go ahead and use this. Like while it's in normal, the normal attack damage is much more of a threat than anything else that's coming out. Plus we can turn the auto heals back on. Let's go ahead and use a heal, now that I think about it. Even if our healing's reduced, it's good to get those out so we get more healing over time. Four hyped, that's not bad. Let's go ahead and use Nobio. We're gonna go ahead and use Ignition over here. We're applying debuffs. And do a chain. Multi-attack buff on. We're still in normal, so this isn't actually going to hurt us. Unfortunately, the armored buff is permanent. There's not really anything I can do about that. We're gonna go ahead and summon Carbuncle. Help us reduce damage taken.
切れちまったぜ。あ、俺も。じゃあ俺も。
歌の力を信じる。
Just gotta do the thing. Try to charm. Nope. Okay. Well, it happens.
大好きがあれば大丈夫。フローズンブルーム。
締めにがっつりいっちゃいますか。ウィー。
ごくり。団長さんの本気。北風よりも冷たいの。
Alright, let's just go. If we do hit overdrive, it's not the end of the world. If we don't, it's better that we don't lose anything. This will give us that again. Yeah, I think we go ahead and do these.
それでは参りましょう。3、2。
Alright, we are now in overdrive, which is good. Getting some use out of that counter ability. Probably should have summoned Leviathan there. All good though.
私たちの心を一つに。
Gotta do one of these. And then we'll go ahead and use damage reduction ability.
大好きがあれば大丈夫。フローズンブルーム。
つうかそれ何サラダ？
I can only imagine that the armored, Shiva's armored is actually really low numbers. It's barely ever activating. I'm just kind of saying things at this point. Like, I'm just going through the motions, really. It looks like even in the second phase, we're not taking enough damage for it to actually matter. Which means we definitely should have, been running on Relic Buster. Would have made things a lot faster.
ミーティング始めます。ウィー。つうかそれ何サラダ？海鮮？少年場来たぜウィー。
Okay, 50%. Let's go ahead and make that 100. Might as well. Okay, skills fell off. Attack here. Add attack buff on. One of these. One of these. One of these. Okay, nothing's happening. It's all good.
歌の力を信じる。大好きがあれば大丈夫。そこそれ。 団長さんの本気
I'll probably choose to use my damage reduction, but that's okay.
フローズンブルーム
We won't die.
来たれエコーの始まりたる究極の豪華よ SMTG
ナポってんな鉄板っしょさっさと倒してサテンに GO!
Yep. Just kind of moving along, doing the thing.
大好きがあれば大丈夫
And here's the thing: we don't actually need to pay any attention at all to the 5% trigger, because it deals plane damage based on current
正念場来
HP.
たぜウィー
So we legitimately don't care about it.
北風よりも冷たいの
Go ahead and use this. Yep, this is fine. Everything is fine. Oh, hold on. Gotta make sure to summon this. It's an actual source of damage here.
きっと今しかない瞬間だから輝きたい
俺たち語りライト
Something like that.
大好きがあれば大丈夫フローズンブルーム
つうかそれ何サラダ
海鮮
来たれエコーの始まりたる究極の豪華よ
Pretty nice counters going on there.
明るく元気に頑張
それでは参りましょう禁断の扉が
今開か
Should have used Levelive's first skill. Not the biggest deal in the world,
近
but
づい
yeah, I
た
should
よ
have
うち
done
ゃんと
that.
絶対やり遂げる手に手を取って行こ
切れちまったぜあさっさと倒してサテンに GO!
Alright, we're gonna do one of these, get our full burst off. No need for defensive tools. We should hit the 5% right here. Deals percentage plane damage equal to 90% of our current HP.
うフローズンブルーム
これ、 俺の一押し
But I do have a solution to
受
this.
けんだけど
豪滅の光に群れと帰散
See, the thing is, I have a blue potion.
元気100倍な
And that's more than enough HP to actually take us through the rest of the fight.
速前進よっさらもう一踏んだりなの
Okay, so the dispel was wasted on main character for the most part, and we probably should have been Relic Buster instead. Other than that, this was pretty easy.
ごくり団長さんの本気
Did take forever though, I will admit.
あれば大丈夫
Shiva was not a short fight.
ナポってんな鉄板っしょ
明るく元気に頑張ります
それでは参りましょう
ピリについてきて
Oh, hold on. I've got the damage summon off cooldown. Let's keep it going.
我を追い込
さっさと倒してサテンに GO!
北風どうした
む流天出場
Alright, get out of here, Shiva. Okay. Hey, look, it's a Scimitar of Brahmin. Alright, so Shiva. What have we learned? What have we gained? Well, we were able to uncap all of our stuff. I talked about the uncaps directly on the Europa video, so if you want to learn more about uncaps, you can look over there. As for Shiva weapons, that's once again the wrong button. As for Shiva weapons, let's be perfectly honest here. 2 of them are trash. The Trident, medium attack, small triple attack. This is bad. The Gauntlet is actually worse because it only has an attack skill for fire allies, and like the second skill does nothing. The other 2 weapons are okay. Nilakantha is actually pretty core for some setups. However, I do know also if we can get past Proto Bahamut, we get 2 of these for free in the Knick-Knack Academy, so I don't really care about grabbing these up until then. And the Scimitar of Brahmin is a weapon that is niche, but can be useful. Basically, it comes with medium fire attack, medium attack for fire allies, and double attack rate, and a boost to HP. So ultimately, it's kind of like the Yggdrasil staff, but with double attack on it instead of being able to uncap to 5 stars. So we can use it to pad our fire attack, our fire HP if we really needed to, which we might need to at some point. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know exactly how much HP we're going to need for certain fights, so having some Scimitars of Brahmin will help with being able to adjust how much survivability we have. Alright. I'll do that later. Thank you, Luria. That's a win. So next up, probably more M2. I gotta clear the whole series. That would be ideal for me. So without further ado then, this has been Shadow SP, signing off.